Welcome to Pure Fuckery, the podcast. I am your host. It's your favorite Dr. Bae, Monique Ross. I am here today with special guest co-host, my homegirl, the owner, CEO of Jess Lavish Boutique. It's a women's clothing boutique located in St. Louis, Missouri. Say what's up to the fuckers, Jess.
Hey fuckers, I am Jess, as she said, with Jess Lavish Boutique. Hey.
Welcome, Jess. Welcome. I'm
Thanks
so
for
glad
having
that
me.
you were able to make it tonight. Jess is going to be my August brand of the month. So we're going to talk about, yes, applause. Absolutely. So Jess so graciously agreed to come on and bless Pure Fuckery, the podcast. So we're going to talk about her experience as an entrepreneur, building her brand, and how she got started in the business. So just go ahead and tell the fuckers out there who are listening how you came about to become an entrepreneur, how you came about with Jess Lavish Boutique.
Okay, hey fuckers, so we just gonna jump right into it. I started back in 2016. It just basically came from me working for different retails. I worked at Forever 21 as the individual merchandiser. I was assistant manager at Dodds. Somewhere else I'm forgetting. Oh, a clothing store called BMOS. And me working in retail, planning all these clothes, they never really wanted to listen to me and let me do what I wanted to do. So I always said, I'm going to open my own store and I'm going to do what I want to. I'm going to order what I want to. They don't want to listen. The last store was Wet Seal. They ended up closing, filing bankruptcy.
Okay.
And I was forced to find another job. But at that point, I was working in retail for so long, I didn't want to do anything else. I was forced to do finances and loans. So fast forward to where I was working for this one company. Just going to say that. And we were sitting in the basement.
Right, don't tell them all that.
Right, I was like, we were sitting in the basement and we waiting on this company to actually open. Like, they literally was paying me to sit in a basement.
Wow.
And I was like, it got to be a better way. It got to be a better way. So I just got to thinking about all the money I was spending going out clubbing and all of that. And I'm like, well, maybe if I just start buying stuff, let's see what happens. And that's pretty much what I did. I just bought some stuff off of a website. Didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know nothing about this website. I didn't know nothing. I just knew I wanted it.
Right.
So I did. I bought the stuff and I posted it, and everybody from Facebook, like, they was on it. And I was like, is they really doing this? Like, they really want this stuff?
Right.
And then it was like, I got more and more people was like, get this. And it's like, okay, I'm going to get this and I'm going to get that. But like I said, I had no idea what I was doing.
Right.
I just knew I wanted to do it. And I just jumped out there.
Just jumped out there. And how many years later? What year was it?
Oh, that was in 2016. So, of course, I wasn't consistent at that point.
Right.
You got life, ex-marriages, and all that other stuff. So I'll say I really started taking this serious after my divorce. So I'll say 2018.
Okay.
Yes, we started 2018.
So 2 years and you already have a brick and mortar.
Yes,
She's already in a store. So entrepreneurs out there, let this be a testimony to you. Like 2 years, she started taking it serious 2 years ago. And here she is. She's already physically at a location. So tell us about your experience of what's the, kind of the pros and cons. How do you feel about being in a store versus, just selling on Facebook or, being an online boutique?
They tend to take you more serious. Having a storefront is actually, like, you still got those to be like, well, why you can't bring it to me? Because that's not how I operate. But
right.
They tend to take you more serious. Don't let fear get in the way. Because I can definitely say where I'm at now, that was my blessing. And I almost missed it because I was scared.
Right.
I'm like, I cannot pay these bills. He was all like, it's pretty much, you have to run it. Everything is yours. You have to pay the water bill, the gas bill. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Wait, just like a whole nother house. You told me I got to pay all these bills. Where that money gonna come from?
Right.
But I sat there. I prayed. I told him, I'm like, give me a day. Let me think about it. And I prayed on it. When I say it's the best mistake. I mean, the best choice that I could have ever made. Like, me passing up that would have been the worst mistake ever.
Okay. Okay.
Like, I wouldn't change it for the world.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, what motivates you? Tell us what motivates you. What inspires you? What, keeps you going day in and day out? Because you work a full-time job.
I do.
And you run your boutique.
I do.
Okay. Tell us how, what keeps you going when you feel discouraged, when you're having a bad day. How do you keep, going? What inspires you, motivates you?
I remember when I started. Like, I didn't do it because other people was doing it. I didn't do it because it was it really wasn't a trend at that time.
Right.
But I did it for me. That was something I enjoy doing. I love getting dressed up, going places, putting on clothes, like, for my daughter to watch me do it. And now she's of age. If you know Jess of Juslavish, she is the face of it. She thinks it's hers. But to see her, and, like, she likes to model. She likes to take pictures. So between me doing it for myself and me doing it for her, to watch her, my customers as well, because a lot of my customers are repeated customers. They have traveled with me from me doing it at home, them meet me on parking lots to get their stuff, to them coming downtown and it's like, hey, I'm outside, can you come let me in, it's raining, to me being where I'm at now. So yeah, it's just an overall, it's a feeling when you see somebody and they looking cute, and they out and about, be like, oh girl, you got that for me. Like, it does something to me.
It makes you feel good.
Yeah. So then you got those that come in, I can't wear that, my body don't look right in it, and then it's like for them to trust me enough for me to say, just try it. Right. Just try it.
Right.
And some of them I'll be like, girl, just try it. If it look good on you, I'll give it to you. Because I just believe in my vision that much to where it's like, just try it. I mean, they do. They come back. They bring their sisters and everybody else. And it's just fun.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope to, like, it's like, dress up.
Yeah.
I wasn't a kid that played dress up and shit as a young girl. Like, at all, like clothes and stuff. That's why I wear all black. I could look. I wear all black. She's like, no, try something else. That's what everybody say. Try something. Do something different. Do something different. But it's just me. It's easy for me. But to have that vision and to that creative, because that's creativeness right there. To be able to put an outfit together, put some shit together for the ladies and send them out and make them, feel beautiful. Yeah. It's like, it shows in your face, like you straight glowing and you smiling from like straight smiling. Like, I know that's your passion. That's what you're doing.
That's something I do in my sleep. Like, my friends, they would call me, Jess, look, I'm going to this. What you think I should wear? And I just think back to different outfits I done saw them in. It's like, okay, we gonna mix and match. You say you broke, you ain't got no money, so we just gonna do this. You remember when you had on that one shirt, and you remember when you had on this one jeans? Right. They were like, they ain't gonna look right. I'm like, just do it. Trust me, just do it. And it's like, you can make it all come together. Like, I can see it.
That's dope. That's mad dope. I don't have that creative side. That's not my creative niche at all. Like, putting some shit together, I need people to put it together for me. Like, I tell people all the time, like, when I shop, and that's for anything, I'm talking about furniture, whatever, just give me the set that's here, or give me the what's on the mannequin. I don't know how
and that's funny because when I will be out shopping, people just like, do this look right? I'm like, I'm worker, but yeah,
they like it. Look at you, like your whole ensemble right now. Like,
I'm worker, but yeah, you could get that, then the lady should come over, can I help you? They be like, nah, she just helped me. I'm like, I'm sorry.
That's too funny.
I'm sorry.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up. Have you always been, been like that with fashion and, been passionate about it? Did you know early on, like as a kid?
The shout out to my aunt. Yeah.
Shout out to Auntie.
That's all she did. That's all she did. When you leave out this house, you better be just like you finna see your worst enemy. Like, she did not play that. She used to send me to these high school dances looking like a grown lady. I'm talking about with the furs, the knee boots. Auntie did not play.
Jazzy,
all the way. Yes, you better.
That's what's up. That's mad dope.
If she see me now, you got on flats. Where's your heels at? They in the car, and they literally are in the car.
Like, girl, I don't need no heels to go on the podcast. Nobody's gonna see them heels, Auntie. So forgive her for coming over with some flats on.
Auntie wouldn't care.
But you look amazing. You look absolutely great. I told her before we even turned on the camera, I'm like, you're beautiful, just like she is. She's absolutely gorgeous.
From a beauty to a beauty. Thank you.
Don't make me blush. Fucker, she got me blushing, y'all. She got me blushing. But no, and you're so humble. Like, you're so, like, you know how some females are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's my daily prayer. Because I know how a lot of people could get in certain situations, or God can elevate them to different places and they forget where they come from.
People don't realize that.
Yeah, and it's like I've done been through too much not to be. So that is definitely my keep me humble and keep me focused.
That's
like that's my
that I affirm. Like, for real, that's real talk. And what you just said, it triggered me, because how you can get to a certain point and people don't realize just as easy as it comes, it can be taken away.
Yes. And
to be us walking in able testimony right here. Like, not saying that I got to I was arrogant or cocky, because I've always been humble. Like, that's one of my main affirmations daily. Like, keep me humble, ground me. I want to remain grounded. But I was talking to one of my guy friends a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, and I told him, I said, all of this shit had to happen to bring me back full circle to where I am right here, right now, in this space that I'm in. And the experience absolutely humbled me. And I've always been the person who would boast about how humble I am. But going through the shit that I went through, and being knocked down off of my high horse in my head, it might not have been shit to you, but to the next motherfucker, like, and to me, it was something. The next motherfucker might look at me like she ain't making no noise. I always say that, like, I ain't making no noise, because I'm so fucking low key. But even being low key or high key or whatever, like, I went through some shit that brought me back full circle and really made me reevaluate who I am as a person, made me reevaluate my life and life's choices. Like, when you go through some shit, it really stop you in your tracks and make you have to think, like, for real. And the experience that I went through, I sit back now, and like I said, I was talking to my homeboy, and I was like, and he said, so you don't think you were humble before? I said, I don't know, but if I wasn't, I absolutely am now. You know what I'm saying? So much shit happened within a certain time frame. Like, the space that I was in then, like, I don't even remember that person. All I remember is the person that I am now. Like, you know how we are, everybody has a before and after. Right. And, before and after the heartbreak, whatever the fuck it is you went through. And this is my, I've had my fair share of heartbreaks, but this is my after, like, for me, the storm of my life. Like, I don't know what the fuck the future holds, but right here, right now, in this space that I'm in, I feel like this is my after. Yes. And I've seen people say, don't judge me based off of the person you used to know. Like, I'm a completely different person now. Absolutely. And I say that humbly, like, I know that for a fact. Like I said, my homeboys say, so you don't think you were humble before? And it's like I said, I don't know. I don't even remember that version of me. I'm in a completely different space, in a completely different mindset, where that person no longer exists. All I know is right here, right now, in this moment, how I feel as a person, as a human being, how grateful I am, how humble I am, and just thankful. And people don't understand, like, you manifested Just Lavish Boutique. When you manifesting some shit, you gotta do away with the old and call in the new. Yes. And bring it in. And you don't understand, like I said this a few weeks ago, you can't manifest something that's not meant for you. If it's not meant for you, it won't happen. But when something is absolutely meant for you, and that's where you're supposed to be, or what you're supposed to be doing, or we talked about this before we turned on the camera, when you're supposed to be away from some shit, out of a situation, it don't matter. It don't matter what the circumstances is. When it's time, when it's your time, ain't nothing, nobody, nowhere can stop it. Like, at all. when that shift happens, it's gonna come,
and you gonna know it,
and you're gonna know it. You're gonna
you still
feel
gonna
it.
question it.
You absolutely question it. You're gonna question
are you sure?
You
this
sure?
where I'm supposed to go?
Right.
This how it goes.
You have to pay attention. You have to be observant and be aware
and obedient.
And obedient.
You have to be obedient.
Obedient. You have, like, people don't understand, like, people question, like, that small, still voice. You better listen. Yeah, I know it sounds like you, but that's God within you speaking. And people don't understand that, like, you have to listen, sit still, pay attention, and just be aware.
Because it's easy for us to tell somebody else what they should be doing. And God said this, and God told me to tell you that. Okay, well, do you listen to God when He tell you about you? Do you listen to that?
Right.
Because when I walked into that building, that man, he got to talk about all them bills. I'm like, I think I just stay downtown, because that's a whole double of what I was paying, and then some extra.
Right.
And I was thinking, like, when I was downtown, it was months I was struggling to do that, to keep my paycheck separate.
Right.
Because that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to have to take money from work to pay for my boutique. I wanted it to be able to be sustainable itself. And so it was some months being downtown to where I would have to take a few dollars here and there to make it do what it do. But I did that because that's what I wanted. But when I got to getting over here, and it's like, I don't think I can do that. But I kept on hearing that voice saying, go, just go.
Right.
And even me hearing the voice, and I'm knowing who it is, I'm like, I got to let you know about this. I'm not going to just tell you yes right off. But the man, he gave me a deal I couldn't refuse.
Right.
He was willing to do any and everything. He was more so like, so what is it going to take to get you here? Like, we want you here more than you want to be here.
Right.
Anytime a person tell you that, like, girl, you stupid or dumb? Like, what are you waiting on? Just go. Yeah, they gave me a deal I could not refuse, and like I said, I have not looked back.
Haven't looked back. That's
haven't
amazing.
Looked back. I'd have been stupid to stay downtown.
Hey, but when you know, you know, and like you said, like, are you sure? But a way has been made. Yeah. Every month since, a way has been made.
I have not worried about anything. He supplied everything as he said he would.
That's awesome.
All of it.
That's
nothing.
Amazing.
I even got a little extra.
Got a little extra. Got a little wiggle room. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. That's a blessing. That's a testimony. Yeah. Like, hey, y'all hear her. Walk out on that faith. Believe, trust, and know. Like, a way's going to be made. You have to take that step. And when you take that first step, sometimes we got to take a few backwards. But when it's your time, it's your time. And she didn't start with no brick and mortar. You know what I'm saying? She worked for this shit. And when she decided to take it serious, voila.
I'm talking about, I wouldn't have thought this. Of course, we talk about dreams and what we want. Like, growing up, you would see people all the time be like, dang, they got money. Like, they all in Vegas and Jamaica.
Right.
Like, they got money. Not knowing, no, bitch, they just playing for what they went. Like, you ain't got to have no lots of money. You just go.
Just go.
Get your shit in order and go. You have to have a plan. That's what it all boils down to. Ain't no winging it. It ain't no, oh, well, I'm going to keep on doing this. Even though I failed 100,000 times.
Right.
I'm just going to keep on doing it the exact same way. You know, you need to look at what you was doing that caused you to fail and incorporate some new stuff to see if that's going to make a change. And if that don't, then you do it again and incorporate some more stuff. You can't keep on doing the exact same thing. Like, that's what's up.
That's the definition of insanity.
It definitely
doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. For real. So, just where do you see yourself in the future? Let's say, what's your 5-year plan? You don't got to give us all the details because you don't want to throw off the energy of it, but just give us a glimpse of what your 5-year plan as far as Just Lavish Boutique. Where do you see you being?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
And we just gonna leave it at that.
She's just gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. That's what's up. If you could dress anybody in this entire world, like, you can put they whole ensemble together for the motherfucking, I don't know, Met Gala.
Ooh. Met Gala.
Because I could have said like the BET Awards,
Yeah,
but you're not a
BET.
BET Awards type of bitch.
Yeah, the Met Gala.
Met Gala. Like, if you could dress, in, you know, whatever. Like, you can dress whoever you want to be. Whoever you want to dress. Like, who would you dress?
Oh.
I know it can be male or female.
Yeah,
whoever you want. You ain't never thought about that? I'm
haven't.
sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the
No,
spot.
it's okay. That's something to think about, though. Because I have not thought about that.
I know you got somebody, though. Who's your favorite artist, celebrity?
Of course, everybody loves Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Of course, everybody loves Beyonce. But I wouldn't want to dress her, though.
You wouldn't want to dress her?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't want to dress her, though. I could go with my twin Ashanti, but she does her own thing,
You
too.
do look like Ashanti. She started to look like when you said that. Like, you started to look like Ashanti. Wow. Everybody got a twin.
Yeah,
Everybody got a twin. That's hilarious.
But no, I wouldn't want to dress her either. I would want to do somebody, take them out of their comfort zone.
Okay.
Somebody that's always like super sexy. Like Angela Jolie. You always know she gonna have on some straight A form. She's always straight. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Right.
And then if she do, it's black.
Mm-hmm.
Only time she wear a different color is when it's straight A line. So
Gotcha.
I guess I will go with her. But anybody that's willing to do something different, like
Just
I
step
don't
out
wanna,
of their comfort zone.
I don't want to do the whole mermaid dress. I want to do just a dress, like, you know. I don't know.
And at your boutique, just to kind of switch it back up, at your boutique you sell everything, right?
Yeah,
because I'm checking out our bling right here.
Just like
Her Just Lavish bling. That's dope. That's mad dope. So you sell jewelry, purses, shoes.
Yes.
Just the whole.
Yes. Eventually, because of course I'm still getting up there as far as the inventory or whatever. But the overall goal is to have just everything from earrings, watches, bracelets, purses, shoes, all the clothing, no matter what season it is, because everyone gets stuck in that cycle to where, oh, it's hot, so we only get summer clothes. No, people, they take vacations to cold places,
right.
and vice versa. When it's cold, we always looking for somewhere warm to get. So
right.
it's like swimsuits. I got to order it online. I can't go into a store and physically get that.
Right.
So eventually I'll get to that point to where I would have just a rotation of inventory of everything.
Gotcha.
You could come in there and get everything. I do me everything. Because, of course, I'm still licensed to do hair. I still do that from time to time. I have lashes. I do lashes. So,
the whole
yeah,
shebang.
I can do it all.
Stop
Makeup,
by.
yeah, I can do it all.
Hey, pull up to Just Lavish. What's your address?
8326 Lackland.
Lackland in St. Louis, Missouri. Pull up to Just Lavish. And all you have to do is come showered.
Yeah.
She gonna put you in your fit. You got makeup.
I mean, if somebody
if they come with their product,
you can bring your own, or you can tell me in advance you coming.
hey,
Let me know right before you get off the highway, though.
she gonna get your hair right. She gonna get your makeup right, and you gonna get a whole fit. I'm talking about the whole accessories, jewelry, a fit, some shoes, the whole shebang. All you gotta do is show up.
Just
so,
show up.
hey, if you touch down in St. Louis and you need somebody to get you together real quick, hit my
And we
girl.
right off the highway.
Right
from
off the
airport.
interstate. Right off what is 170?
170.
Right off of Interstate 170. So hit my girl up. So when you started from where you are now, tell me about the support you received from friends. Let's go with first the people closest to you, and then go to the people who don't know you. Who have been your biggest supporters, and tell us about that experience where the people you thought would support you and they didn't, and the ones you least expected, here they are supporting. So give us some experiences with that.
As far as friends, I can say for the most part they all do. It probably was one or two that was like a total shock, like, oh,
Really?
and we was best friends, but I see how you're moving, but didn't dwell on that too much.
Right? You can't. You can't.
As far as family, my sisters are my biggest supporters. Yes, my sisters, they are awesome. They be covering the boutique for me sometimes.
Shout out to Jess Lavish sisters.
Yes,
sisters.
Thanks guys. But for the most part, I try not to focus on who's not supporting me, because of course that can be discouraging in itself.
Right.
Especially when you have certain people who you know you will go to bat for.
I agree.
So it's like I don't worry about that. Mine is my daughter. What she say matters the most.
That's awesome.
If she say, Mom, don't do that, and it's like, oh, okay, I gotta stop that. If she say, Mom, go for it, then I'm talking about all gas, no brakes. So, I mean, my customers are amazing. Like I said before, they travel with me.
Okay.
From meeting at Quick Trip parking lots to standing outside downtown because that was a headache. You had to come on an elevator to come downtown. Didn't you come downtown before?
I think so.
I watched it, yeah. You had to call me once you got outside. Then I had to get on the elevator and come and get you. But if I had customers in there, depending on who the customers were, you would have to wait because I ain't gonna leave them in there. They steal my stuff. Yeah, so I was like, oh my God, this is a headache. But even still with that, like I said, my customers are amazing because there's been a few times to where it was customers I didn't know. I just had to trust my instinct and be like, look, y'all keep on looking around. I'll be right back and go let somebody else in. Or it'll be a customer and I'm like, hey, hang on, let one of my customers up for me. And it all worked out. So I'll say just my friends and my daughter, of course, and my customers. Like, the support is amazing.
That's awesome.
And again, they are the ones that keep me going because they, what you got coming in, what you got coming in. They don't give me a chance to rest. I don't know what rest is.
Right. I feel
Then you got this, you got that. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Like
That's awesome. That's dope. All right, my last question. Give me some fuckery. And it don't, look, it can be to do with your boutique. Just give us, you gotta give the fuckers some fuckery. They love the fuckery.
What's some fuckery?
Just any bullshit where you just like, this some bullshit.
Oh, per fuckery, you want to talk about that? Okay. Just this past week, I ordered some sandals. My vendors, these bastards. First of all, FedEx, per fuckery, okay? Let's go there. Yes, I'm calling out names and everything. Per fuckery. How do y'all, not only do you split my order up, okay?
Okay.
2 separate boxes. They came from the exact same company, but you ship it to separate addresses. How that happen? Then you tell me, like, I'm tracking my order and it says they came to deliver it, but business wasn't open.
That's a lie.
A lie.
I already know, like,
that is a lie.
You know, I used to work for them
but
for
then
like
I
years.
called them and they was all like, I don't know why I said that. There was an error. The box was never attempted to be delivered.
Wow.
So I do all this to get these sandals, right?
Right.
I finally get them. Why they not what the fuck I ordered? They not what I ordered.
What?
At all.
That's all.
I ordered some rhinestones, some cute little bling sandals.
Right.
And I typically don't post what I'm getting on, like, live. Like, I'll do it on my story or whatever because, of course, it disappears. But I never actually really post. But since I got my other shoes that I ordered, they were fine. They were perfect. I'm like, cool. I could post these. I had about at least 5 pairs sold already.
Okay.
Of the sandals. Why are those not the sandals?
What?
They sent me some spiked ass sandals.
Completely different than what
Jelly spiked sandals.
No.
Don't get me wrong, they are cute.
Are you
but
gonna
sell
them?
Yeah.
You
I ain't have no choice. They just responded to me today. I sold some over the weekend. So, I mean, I reached out to them.
That's the man of a hustler right there.
I
like,
reached out to them.
I'm gonna go with what I got.
I reached out to them Friday once I got them or whatever. They didn't respond right away like most vendors typically do. So I thought, then I went and read the reviews, which I should have did before I ordered from them. Whatever. And a lot of reviews said they don't respond. So I was like, you know what? I'll just roll with it. So I decreased the price for them or whatever. Sold a few over the weekend. Today I get all emails from these people trying to give me credits because of course I wrote them a review.
Oh yeah.
And so now they want to give me a credit. Now they want to try to fix it, make it right, this, that, and the other. They're going to have to nurse say, well, do you want to send them back? No, bitch, I don't want to send them back. Like, no. But no, that was some pure fuckery because I was pissed off. Those sandals were cute.
Right.
And y'all just going to send me some spike ass sandals?
Wow. That's like that. That's like that.
Yeah, so that's definitely...
That's your fuckery. That
was my fuckery because I couldn't believe them people.
Wow. All right. I know I said last question. I got one more question. How instrumental has social media been for your business? Because we in a day, we in a day and age of social media. So how it can make or break a business.
It really can. I'll say it's a 60-40.
60-40. Why you give it a 60-40?
Because for me, I'm big on Google. I'm big on Bing. I think it's Bing. I'm big on Yep. So I made sure that Just Lavish Boutique is on all platforms. So whether you type in the address or you put in Just Lavish Boutique, you're going to find me. Exactly. And I made sure of that. So therefore, and a lot of people, and like Bing, Google, those are all different social medias as well. And I felt that was important for me to be on those different platforms because when you're looking for something, what you do? Go straight to the internet.
Yep.
Some people, you'll go on Facebook and ask Facebook, but Facebook don't know everything.
Exactly.
You go on
it's
Google.
Where it do, but it don't.
Yeah. But you go on Google or you go on Bing or you go on Yep and you ask, where's the nearest boutique or where's the top, like anything, Just Lavish Boutique is going to pop up. So,
right. That's true. That's true.
So, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's cheers. Cheers to Just Lavish Boutique.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming on to Pure Fuckery. Let them know where they can find you at. Tell them where they can find you. Social media, Instagram pages. What you got?
You can find me on all platforms. Instagram, Just Lavish. That's J-U-S, no T. J-U-S-L-A-V-I-S-H .boutique. On Facebook, Just Lavish Boutique. And like I said, on Google, Bing, Yahoo, anywhere. If you Google it, it's going to come up. Just Lavish Boutique is going to come up. I also have a website.
Okay.
www.justlavishboutique.com.
Hey, shout out to Just Lavish Boutique. Ladies, hit her up. If you're looking for some gear, if you touch down in STL, like she said, if she's still licensed, if you need to get a quick makeup, hair, touch up, a whole fit, shoes, accessories included, hit my girl up over at Just Lavish Boutique. I appreciate you all so much for tuning in to Pure Fuckery, the podcast. Go follow me on Instagram, Pure Fuckery. I am on Instagram. That's my Pure Fuckery page, but you can also follow me on Soul Sophisticated 1, S-O-O, Sophisticated, the number 1. I'm on Twitter, Pure Fuckery. And I am on Facebook, Monique Ross, if you want to follow me on Facebook. So, again, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you all with my entire heart. I appreciate the likes, the shares, the comments. Check my girl out over at Just Lavish Boutique. We'll catch you all in the next episode. Your favorite Dr. Bae, Monique Ross. This is my homegirl, Jess. Peace.